Effect 1. You may already notice a bit of a difference because we are now playing on Legendary Edition. I know I missed Mass Effect Monday last week, and that was due to the fact that I was recreating everything from scratch. I had to recreate Fox Shepard from scratch. Oh, hey Ashley. Hey Tali. But as you can see, I made sure to make all of his skills and everything the exact same. I think the only difference I did was his eyes, because I wasn't too keen on his crazy eyes. So I did change that. That was the only thing I really changed about Fox Shepard. Everything else, though, is exactly the same. His facial hair, scars, skills, backstory, everything. And we also have Ashley Williams with us, and Tali Zora Naraya, which we had from the previous installment. I completed everything up until now, and I'm not sure how to feel about Ashley's new look. I really liked her hairstyle from the original, and it is technically the same, it's just not sure. And of course, Tali looking gorgeous, even though we cannot see too much about her. Oh, and she has skill points. Unfortunately, since I am a tech expert myself, or an infiltrator myself, I really won't have much need for Tali's abilities. Hey Ashley. Oh, you also have skill points available. Oh, let's do... There we go. Right, and last we left off, we completed Samash Bhatia's mission to make sure his wife's remains make it back to Earth, and we had Ashley with us. And it did reveal a little bit of Ashley's, softer side. She does have a bit of survivor's guilt, that she is the only one who survived in her unit, the 212. And she wanted to console Samash as much as she could, given the fact that his wife unfortunately did not make it. And that's one of the things that I do love about Ashley. She is human and she does have feelings. Now I know a lot of people have hate on her, and the hate is, is reasonable, considering that she tends to be a bit xenophobic, which we will see later on as the story progresses. But I promise you, she is not that bad of a character. Again, from last time, we also discovered that Tali had evidence that Saren was indeed a traitor and did attack Eden Prime. And now we have to go present that evidence to the Council. So let us begin. Just want to say, though, the graphics and the controls is amazing in the remastered version. Alright, tell me Fox Shepard does not look amazing in this. Ashley Williams looking beautiful. Tali Zora Naraya, her outfit is gorgeous. And I'm still wearing the exact same armor that we got from the start of the game.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia, huh? Well, Counselor, do you have any more information on her?
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
They're apparently the pinnacle for all inorganic life.
The geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
No, but we need to find out.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
But they are real. The Prothean beacon showed that they were real. It was a warning.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the geth to his will.
Again, I know that you can't believe a word that I say without actual tangible evidence, but the vision is clear-cut.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Again, you don't want to do nothing for humanity, no matter what happens. Colony gets attacked, you don't do anything. We ask for help, you can't do anything. What does it take?
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
But it's the only solution that seems to work. It's the only thing that will all of you can agree on.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Thank you.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Where do I start?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I just got a
I
promotion.
thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
He's an asshole.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Alright, ladies, let's get going. I still need to talk to Rex.
Come.
Yeah, back to Corbin, who... Aren't you... Isn't he the... Aren't you the counselor? The Solarian counselor? Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, it's you again. Is there something you want?
He just walks away.
Tell me again what it is you're trying to do.
Again? If you insist. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't
And just
really
a little
think my
refresher
scanning
on this
disturbs them,
side
but
quest
the
that I
authorities
hate.
might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm the first human Spectre.
My name's Shepard. I'm with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
A Spectre? Well, nobody would dare stop you. All right, then. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
That's all I need to know.
I should get going, then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, there are 3 Keepers on this area.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Council's assistants.
Maybe it was that guy? I don't know. That character model looks suspiciously like... Is that him over there? But that Solarian looks specifically like the Solarian counselor. Or at least the same model. And the fact that he just got stuck on Corbin was hilarious. Is the other one over here? No, it's not. And another reason why it took me a while to record this was because I've been playing Legendary as my other Shepard, my non-streaming Shepard, where the Alice Shepard that I was talking about, the one that I first created in Mass Effect, and I thought it would only be fit that I recreate her in this one, play as her as the same story, and enjoy it. And that's actually how I unlocked. The assault rifles, because again, at the start of it, I wasn't able to do this until I unlocked certain things.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Oh, what's wrong?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Unfortunately.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of 2 things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
So yeah, we're gonna get a lot of side missions now. Alright. Alright, and down to C-Sec we go. So I actually just beat Mass Effect 1 today a couple hours ago with Liara Shepard for the first time. Hence why I was able to unlock assault rifles as one of my specialization points. And, hey Rex.
You, human. You the one they call Shepard?
That's me, Commander Shepard.
The name's Rex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
Sounds like I did your job for you.
When I get paid to do a job, I finish it. Alone.
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did. So the payment is yours.
Just like that, huh?
You're going to pay me for getting rid of Fist?
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account. I like the way you handled Fist. Now I hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
Okay, but why?
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan working for him.
Those aren't Krogan. They're servants. They grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once. Some of us still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
Okay, Rex. You've clearly made your case. Welcome aboard.
We'll take you with us, Rex.
Smart move, Shepard.
But I'm gonna stick with the current team. So yeah, Rex is one of my favorite characters in the whole trilogy. He's such a really awesome character. Anderson did say to come down to the requisitional office. And here we can get another keeper scan. I'm not gonna do all 20 at once. I am gonna come back, and if I just happen to see the keeper, I will scan it. So that'll be like a progress thing. But Liara Shepard, yeah. So I beat Mass Effect 1 with her. I'm moving on to Mass Effect 2, but at least with that, I can get my special rewards, and I can have Fox Shepard the way he is, which I'm looking forward to. And I'm still looking forward to Fox Shepard because I'm going to use him to help me get the remaining achievements that I need, which are mostly the tech abilities and having Tali with me. Not Tali, I need Rex with me.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sounds right.
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
I'll take a look at least.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Oh, good, man.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Oh, that's a lot of money that I can afford. Well, I can get the better version of this already. Oh, I can't afford it. Well, let's sell a lot of the things that we don't need. Also, you may have noticed that there is a button that says select or sell all junk, Well, you can actually mark specific items as junk. And when you do that, you're able to mass sell. That's what I did with all of these items. These are all items that I picked up from Eden Prime that I no longer, well, that I don't really need, and that will not benefit me or my crew. Maybe I'll come back for it. And unfortunately I can't control the random rolls of the gear that I'll get. So I try to keep the same gear that I had from the previous streams. And if I click the right bumper, I mark everything as garbage or as junk. And I can sell it anytime I go. Better shields but less damage protection. Worse shields but greater damage protection. We'll figure that when we get to that. Alright, I think I've been on the Citadel long enough. I think it's time for me to take my hunt for Saren.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
You know, the characters in the elevator were always just standing stiff. You know, they would not move whatsoever. And the fact that Ashley's, you know, being her bad self, hand on the hip, sassiness, and Tali gets a little antsy and bounces around a little bit, it actually is that attention to detail that I think was a bit missing from the original. They just feel more lively with their animations and with their movements, and I love that. Don't get me wrong, the original was still an amazing game, but it's just these small details that really fit. Alright, you two?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Of course, Captain.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
Alright, but why are you doing this?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Bullshit.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
So, I could have been the second human Spectre.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
And you can actually hear about that story in a little novel called Mass Effect Revelation, where it actually is written in the perspective of Captain Anderson. And it actually tells you the full events that happened between Saren and Captain Anderson. I do have that novel. Is anyone really surprised by that? I am obsessed with Mass Effect. And I've read it, and it is amazing. And I would highly recommend people who can get their hands on it to give it a read or a once-over if you are a fan of Mass Effect or a fan of good sci-fi literature. But yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to blow this chance, sir. I'll make you proud.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Pharos and Noveria. Is that all?
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording? She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara T'Sony. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Yeah. I won't let you down.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
And you're an asshole.
I have a
still an
meeting
asshole.
to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright, Captain?
Yes, Commander?
Are you okay with all this?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Sarah. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
What is the past between you and Saren?
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Well, what happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Alright, so when does the mission turn south?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Okay, how many casualties?
How many casualties?
Oh.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
You got blamed? How?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
But it wasn't your fault.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Well, as unfortunate as your situation was, sir, this doesn't really help anything right now.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Alright, well, what do you know about the Artemis Tau?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. T'Sony out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
You don't say. I think we've talked long enough.
I'll be here if you need anything.
And don't think I didn't see you up here. Again, I'm not gonna really look for them, but if I happen to notice a keeper, I will scan it. And again, this isn't like a big, oh, if I miss it, then if I miss a side quest, this is horrible. Nah, it's just... I just do it mainly for the credits and the experience. Alright, time to start our investigation.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Yeah, but this doesn't feel right.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
Honesty is the best policy.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. The captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
I do love the male Shepard's voice. It is very late where I'm at, so I can't really think of the name of the voice actor at this moment. But he did a phenomenal job. As much as I say this, I do prefer the female Shepard. I do play as a female Shepard more, but I gotta give the man credit. You know, he did an amazing job. Huh. The Serpent Nebula looks very interesting. Oh, and Asteroid X57, that is the Bringing Down the Skies DLC. We will... excuse me. We will accomplish that and much later in this story. But that's one of the things that I love about the Legendary Edition. It comes with all the DLC. Well, say -1 from Mass Effect 1, but that isn't really that big of a difference. Or the DLC that I'm referring to is the Pinnacle Stage. It was alright, but it wasn't exactly the end-all be-all of DLC. No Prothean ruins. Ah. Always search your asteroids. And here we'll be getting some of our Prothean ruins. Yep. Well, there's a colony too. Didn't realize that. Well, before we land on the planet, let's go ahead and scan the rest of the system to see if there's anything worth getting. Sea survey. And here we'll be starting one of the most tedious side quests, or gathering quests, where we get resources. We need 6 gas resources, and I think the other ones are just 20, 20, and 20. 20 heavy elements, 20 rare elements, and 20 light elements, which we can complete, and we can get way more than the number that we need. But we'll go for it eventually. And again, it's one of those things that we'll just get as we go along. So I'm gonna take Rex with me and Ashley with me. Not too strong on the tech or biotic strength, but we will make do. And the Mako, yes, they have really fixed the big problems with the Mako.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
God, in the original, this place was all like a dark brownish purple, if that makes sense. Like, they really did a good job fixing up the colors, fixing up the environment. Everything looks crisp, everything looks great. Oh, and those lighting and the god rays. Oh. C'est magnifique. It is amazing. And the smoke. Oh my god. They did a really good job with fixing up the environment. Because there's a lot of planets that I visited every single planet on my previous character, and again, just seeing the original versus the legendary, it's like night and day, honestly. The Mako is less bouncy, it has more weight to it, controls are a lot better. And the good news is I can actually turn on the original like feel of the Mako just to compare. So this is it without it, and when I turn on the original, you see it gets all bouncy, and it's a little bit harder to control.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. He should sneak around and pull its tail.
You got a point, Rex. But I happen to be a fool. And call me a coward for doing the combat inside the Mako, but that is unfortunately how it goes. Alright, and if I did this right, yep. Alright, so these are the doors that we have to open. Alright, let's do some level ups real quick. I do want to unlock snipers because I actually do love assault rifles. Ooh, combat armor. So I want to unlock heavy armor as fast as possible. There we go. Yep, see, we already got our first tedious side missions. God, who doesn't love fetch quests? Anti-personnel rounds between organics, why not? Improved sighting, weapon stability, anti-personnel, and I think I'm going to put the improved sighting on the sniper rifle because it's the one that will benefit the most from it. And do I have anything Shock absorber, physical threshold, toxic. Additional 40 shields wouldn't be bad. Not gonna lie, kind of like how this armor looks. It's the exact same as the Onyx, so I'm not really benefiting, but I do like how the green armor looks better, or looks more. So we're just gonna keep it right now. Already off to a good upgrading start. Okay, whoops, got stuck. Call me murder hobo, but I do want to kill the rest of these geth. I do want the XP. And another good thing about the remake, I know I'm gushing all about the remake right now, but another really big thing that they improved on was the leveling system. Because in the original, the level cap was 60, and one of the only ways to get to that level cap was to replay through the game twice. That was the only way to really gain the level cap. Because you can start on the same character with the exact same skills and just, you know, go from there. But with this one, they allow for legendary leveling, which means that the level cap is 30, and you'll get more points whenever you level up, which I think is a fair trade-off. And I think there was another one in here, another geth. I could be wrong, I could be right, I don't know. Overload, okay. I think I'm wrong. Oh, upgrades though. Yep, you always want to look for the upgrade kits because they can give you grenades in this case for me, as well as a few upgrade items, which is always nice to have. And the upgrades that you don't need, you can clearly sell, which is a great way of building credits in this game. Okay, he's in there. Or it's in there, it's a geth. Is it in here? You know what, who cares? I've wasted enough time. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, that is gorgeous. The lava flow. Oh my goodness. Again, I know I've beaten this game already, but like, I'm still noticing details that I've never noticed before. The flowing of the lava, the light rays. It's just all fantastic. Losses. This is honestly my favorite strategy of fighting them, is to hit them with the car. And it's another level up. Alright, so as you can see, leveling up is not necessarily difficult early on in the game. Which... Assassin... And we'll put it right here. And for you, Ashley, heavy armor, which is amazing. More fitness, and assault rifles. For you, combat armor, warp so you can get throw, and we'll put it in Battlemaster. Again, the environment just looks so breathtaking. Oh, and that's another thing. The Mako now has a boost feature, which is very beneficial for getting around. And our signal, well, it was jammed, but I guess not anymore. Alright, let's try some sniping. Because I know in the original, using the sniper rifle was nearly impossible. Alright, and we still got a soft cover system. I use assassinate. So yeah, different things to play around with. Also, the assassinate option is very nice. Ooh. I gotta be careful because snipers, especially on veteran difficulty, can and will one-shot you. It's still recharging. Ashley. Okay, Rex, maybe if you didn't use a shotgun as much. Alright, I'm gonna pop a save right here because this next part is actually kind of difficult. And I would really hate to die during this part, but it has happened. I hate those things. Don't worry, it's not the Colossus. At least I don't think it is. Is that a Colossus? And already Rex is down. Oh, I didn't unlock Unity. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh god, I did not unlock Unity. That... I hate those little bastards. Oh, what the hell? I hate those things so much. Sorry, Ashley, I kind of need this.
Shields down.
Oh, thank God.
Powering up.
Do you have anything that can weaken his shields? Okay, so you take out my friends, no problem, but then when it comes to me, you just sit there like a bump on the log. Alright, and they should be getting up now. Good job, people. Let's go. So yeah, the next time I level up, I definitely got to put skills into Spectre, because that's how you unlock Unity, and Unity is very much important whenever you got teammates that you rely on. So yeah, that was a mistake on my part. You know, make sure you plan your level ups. And I gotta be careful because I'm burning through metagel. Alright, so yeah, everyone's with the assault rifle, which is fine. Well, that ripped open my shields.
Dare you to spin over the side.
Oh. Yeah, so Ashley and Rex aren't necessarily my go-to companions. Again, I try to play... When I stream, I at least try to play differently than how I normally would. Because I'm usually not a tech expert, I'm usually a biotic. So yeah, playing as the infiltrator class is a bit different for me. But it's a good difference, it's not bad. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, take two. My first death in stream. First and not the last. I do love Ashley's wit. Alright, team. Group together, sabotage. Learn from your mistakes.
Protheans sure build things, Tony.
Oh, we never knew what the Protheans were like. You know, they had a great underground facility apparently, or maybe it was above ground and it just became underground over time.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
I can hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Well, before we do that, we need to establish something real quick.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Alright. We'll get you down.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Don't worry, I brought my own Krogan. we go. I promise you, my aim is usually not this bad. It's usually worse. Always look around for these storage lockers. And always look around for these storage lockers. I don't know if it was intentional or unintentional, but they do give you multiple attempts at the decryption thing. Because back in the day, you only had one chance at this, or else you would have to use Omnigel if you messed up. But now it looks like you have as many attempts as you need, which is nice. I know that was a big frustration for a lot of people, which resulted in a lot of saves and reloads. It's a lot like Simon says. There we go. I don't know why that took me so long. It usually doesn't. Again, it's going on past midnight for me. What time is it? It is currently... Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so forgive me if I'm a little slow at reaction. Or my reaction time isn't the best. Right, so... here we are.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
None of
We have to get you out of here before more geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit? But I don't know...
Yeah, okay, Ashley came off a little bitchy.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Gonna be close, Skipper.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
I love Rex. He's like the giant turtle monster you never wanted, I guess? He's awesome.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill her. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, I need you to do this. I will do this. And Ashley, you just unload as many bullets as you can into this. Okay, that usually doesn't go that smooth. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. See here. Shields. Oh, thank God. Again, that doesn't usually go that smoothly. Usually he's running around trying to kill everything, and that Krogan's usually a pain in the ass. So I'm glad I was able to take him out ASAP. You know, that's actually a sign of a good leader. He made sure everyone was out before he was. He puts his people before himself, and I love that about Commander Shepard.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He does that.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
You look good for someone who's beyond 50.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Oh, well, I kind of have my own theory.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
And how do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Cycle?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Well, let me help you with that.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
Well, as the bottom option shows, I actually did see it.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You know, I kind of just noticed, Ashley was the one who kind of chimed in whenever Liara was kind of fangirling over us. But if I played as female Shepard, Kaidan would actually jump in at that point. So I'm guessing the potential love interest will chime in whenever Liara is showing flattery or dedication, or just some kind of, you know, intents and purpose attention to your Shepard. But yeah, you can stay with us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We are.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Why not?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Sony is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Well, yeah, I am.
Liara's on our side. The geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Disconnect. Yeah, maybe I could have fixed it, or maybe I could have prevented the destruction of the ruins, but it was the only way to get to Liara, so...
The geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Turian counselor. Alright, well, I do believe that will conclude my stream for tonight. It is roughly 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's a little past 1. I did want to stream more Mass Effect because I do love this game, and I was absolutely in love with how Legendary looks, the way it feels, the way that it's just amazing. So, look forward to more Fox Shepard in this resolution. And we will continue on with his adventures in the next part. I've been Xfox1, you've all been lovely, and have an awesome night.